Welcome, future coders. Today, you will learn how to assign codes from the CPT and the ICD-10-CM coding manuals. Reimbursement will not be covered in this lesson. Coding for the removal of skin tags is an easy way to learn how to look for a CPT code for the procedure and the diagnosis code using the ICD-10-CM. Skin tags are tiny, benign protrusions most commonly seen on the neck, face, armpits, and groin. How does a physician remove skin tags? We will discuss several methods used for this procedure. One way to remove skin tags is by using a scalpel to cut it off. Carbon dioxide, known as CO2, is laser therapy, where a light-based energy is used to excise the skin tag. Skin tags are also removed by using ligation. Ligation is when surgical thread is wrapped around the neck of the tag to cut off blood flow. Electrocautery is when an electric probe or needle is used to burn off the skin tag or skin tags by delivering heat. Other methods used to remove skin tags are cryosurgery, also known as cryotherapy or cryoablation. This is when liquid nitrogen is used to freeze it off. When the skin tags are removed by shave excision, local anesthetics are injected at the base of the tag before shaving it off. With radiocautery, radio waves are used to burn off the skin tag or skin tags. The CPT coding manual will be used to assign the procedure code for the removal of skin tags. CPT is an important code set published and maintained by the American Medical Association, and it is, with ICD-10-CM, one of the most important code sets for medical coders to become familiar with. If you are learning how to assign CPT codes for procedures, this coding manual is important. Feel free to open your CPT coding manual and follow the steps as we work through the steps in looking for the correct CPT code or codes. Let's go through the steps of looking at the main terms in the index of the CPT coding manual. Familiarize yourself with the instructions for use of the CPT index because the main terms are located there. Read about how the main term is organized in the index and follow the 4 steps provided in the index instructions. The first step is to look for the main term. The main term in the CPT index can be located as a procedure, service, body organ, anatomical site, or condition. In this case, the procedure is removal. The index will lead you to the CPT code or codes for the removal of skin tags. Then you will look for the subterm skin tags. The CPT codes in the index lead you to 11200 and 11201. Skin is an anatomical site and would also be a main term for the removal of skin tags. This will also lead you to the CPT code or codes for the removal of skin tags. Looking for the main terms under the body system, in this case, the integumentary system, also provides the CPT codes for the removal of skin tags. So you see, the CPT provides more than one way to look for the CPT code. The next step is to look for the CPT codes in the surgery integumentary section in the main text. The CPT codes in the index were 11200 and 11201. You will now look for the codes for removal of skin tags in the surgery integumentary portion of the CPT book. Recognize that the CPT code set has a number of instructions that inform the medical coder on how to best code the procedure. Some codes have instructions for coders below the codes. CPT 11200 describes removal of skin tags, multiple fibrocutaneous tags, any area up to and including 15 lesions. The word multiple in the CPT code description means 1 to 15 skin tags are removed. Any area implies the skin tags are located on any part of the body. Up to and including 15 skin tags limits CPT code 11200 to the removal of 1 to 15 skin tags. CPT 11201 is for each additional 10 lesions or part thereof. CPT code 11201 should be coded with units equal to 1 for each additional group of 10 lesions or part thereof. Here is a parenthetical note telling you to list separately in addition to code for primary procedure. So this add-on code should be used with 11200. Other instructions are found in parentheses below the note, and they instruct the coder that there may be another, more accurate code to use. An add-on code is used with a procedure performed and reported in addition to a primary procedure. Again, the plus sign next to a code in the main text indicates it is an add-on code. Information on add-on codes is provided in the CPT coding manual. Add-on codes are additional or supplemental procedures. An add-on code describes a service that is performed in conjunction with the primary service by the same practitioner. Let's start with the detail of the procedure. The practitioner analyzes the position and size of the skin tags after local anesthesia is provided to the patient. Note that forceps, scissors, a blade, or other methods discussed earlier are used to remove the skin tags. CPT code 11200 is for the removal of 1 to 15 tag lesions. But what if more than 15 tags are removed? This is where the phrase or part thereof in CPT is used. Or part thereof means any part of the additional 10, one more than the 11200 is part of the additional 10. Always pay attention and follow parenthetical notes. This parenthetical note tells you to use 11201 in conjunction with 11200. Add-on codes are never coded alone. Confused? Don't worry, we will have some coding exercises before we conclude this lesson. So it's time to start your knowledge. Let's assign the CPT code or codes for the removal of 16 tags. Begin by searching the alphabetic index for the main term removal, or you may search by looking for the main terms of integumentary system or skin. After locating the main term, you will search for the subterm tags. The code range 11200 to 11201 leads you to the code selection. Remember, the phrase or part thereof means any part of the additional 10. For the removal of 16 skin tags, the codes would be 11200 and 11201. How would you code the removal of 19 skin tags where a physician used liquid nitrogen? The codes are 11200 and 11201. 11200 is for the first 15 skin tags, and 11201 is for the additional 4. How would you code for removal of 27 skin tags by electrocautery? If 27 skin tags are removed, the codes are 11200 and 11201 times 2. They may also be coded as 11200, 11201, and 11201 with modifier 59. And the number goes up to 32 skin tags. How would you code for the removal of 32 skin tags? The codes are 11200 and 11201 times 2, or 11200 for the first 15 lesions, 11201 for the next 15 lesions, and 11201 with modifier 59 for the last 7 lesions, making it a total of 32. Now we will code from the ICD-10-CM coding manual for the diagnosis of skin tags. The AAPC ICD-10-CM expert is used for this presentation. There are several ICD-10-CM publishers, and each offers special features. So to learn how to code from the ICD coding manual that you are using, review the guidelines and become familiar with the steps to coding. The guidelines go into further details. The Health Portability and Accountability Act, HIPAA, requires that the following rules be followed when allocating ICD-10-CM diagnosis codes. Chapter 12, Diseases of the Skin and Subcutaneous Tissue, contains the ICD-10-CM code for skin tags. The section includes other diseases of the skin and subcutaneous tissue with a code range of L80 to L99. In the AAPC's ICD-10-CM, you will locate information on symbols and conventions. Other versions of ICD-10-CM also contain symbols in their ICD coding manual. The alphabetic index helps you determine which section to refer to in the tabular list. The alphabetic index does not always provide the full code. It is imperative to use the index first. Locate the information for the diagnosis and the possible ICD-10-CM code or codes. Let's begin by following the coding path to get the correct ICD-10-CM code for the diagnosis of skin tags. The search for the main term begins in the alphabetic index. As you can see, the alphabetic index is organized in alphabetic order. Don't use the body site as a main term in the alphabetic index, such as skin. Skin will guide you to see condition, What this means is that the term used to look up the diagnosis is not appropriate to identify the code. Instead, you would go to the letter T for tag and look for the diagnosis of skin tags. Skin would be a subterm. Here I'm providing the still image for the main term from the alphabetic index. For skin tags, the condition is tag. The main term is a diagnosis and is in bold black print. You will then reference the subterm. For the diagnosis of skin tag, the ICD-10-CM code is L91.8. Now we're going to cover the tabular. In the AAPC coding manual, the chapter-specific coding guidelines are outlined at the beginning of the chapter in the tabular. In this situation, it would be chapter 12. Let's look at the symbols to help you identify when additional characters are required. Look at the red circle. This symbol lets the coder know that a fourth character is required. For the diagnosis of skin tags, confirm the ICD-10-CM code you located in the alphabetic index in the tabular list. L91.8 in the tabular is the correct ICD-10-CM code for skin tags. Thank you for joining me for this presentation.